Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Sam Darnold, the Vikings. Keep it rolling, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. A quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great, inexpensive way to get even more Quarterback School content, but we really go into nuance and detail, really like no other spot on the internet, to be able to show you and showcase what it's like to be in an NFL quarterback room. All sorts of in-depth, detailed comments, not only about quarterback play, but high-level offense and defense. If you love the Quarterback School YouTube channel, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Jump over there, join, become a member. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. Sam Darnold, the Vikings rolling right here. Justin Jefferson going across in motion. Come set, we're going to run a little speed out up top. Sam Darnold with that. Hey, right on him. Beautiful anticipation, accuracy, one-on-one. That guy, that's the read. He gets the ball. That simple. Great rhythm, timing to Darnold here. Obviously, great design as well. First off, where does Jefferson start? So he starts as the number 2 off the ball. We're going to shift to essentially 2x2 condensed. You can see what the shift does to the defense, right? Follow 20 across, bumps the corner out. Now the corner's off, and we're going to just run a speed out, right? It's third medium, up, out. Again, the anticipation from the back end when he lets this thing go from gun. This is almost always 3 no hitch. And we're going to let that thing go way out here. So again, you see the access, right? So he's off, giving him all sorts of space. Just take what's underneath, one-on-one outside the number. Sam Darnold ripping this thing to the wide side. Beautiful job. Pause it right at the back. 1, 2, 3. He's throwing it right there. You can see Jefferson at the top, not out of the break yet. Beautiful speed out the top of that route as well. And that is an easy first down inside the 10. Outstanding job. Again, watch the drop from Darnold. No wasted movement. 1, 2, 3, out. Rip it. Beautiful. Next one here. First and goal from the 9. Okay, this is one of those plays with Sam Darnold that I feel like eventually is probably going to catch up with the Vikings, but there's a handful of plays a game where he just kind of, I don't want to say loses his mind, but maybe tries to make something that just you don't have to, felt forced. So to me, this is just an iteration of power pass. We are trying to get the ball to the flat. No, we got multiple crossers. Right here, though, just the risk reward here for that type of pass, for something to go wrong with this type of thing, just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And again, it's one of those things where seemingly every game I turn on early on, there's some sort of like craziness that happens. And he's got to get a little fortunate that it didn't go against him here. So there's one. Then I'm saying these crossers in the back end here. So, you know, it's really dependent on who goes first. These times at crossers where you set it to the back pylon, and then the tight end securing the edge down here, and then he's kind of running to the front pylon. I think of this play as a little bit tighter of a traditional red zone play, but it's not there. You know, I don't think there's a great opportunity anywhere for this play to work. You know, maybe you just throw this thing away. Maybe you extend, try to get outside the pocket. Not there, not there, not there. Just protect the ball, get down, live to fight another day. It's just unnecessarily risky. And last week it was on the like weird pitch to the backfield that resulted in a loss. This one, you get a little fortunate that this thing's probably rolled a forward pass. Don't have to worry about it being put on the ground, but just living on the edge right there, right? Next one here, 3rd and 6. We're eventually going to get a touchdown pass. First of 4 touchdown passes. Have yourself a day, Sam Darnold. My goodness. I'm probably going to make the argument that this could be a little bit easier than we end up making it. Now, it's a really nice play by Jefferson. Again, front pylon, staying in bounds as he does it. You know, really difficult for anybody to stay with that guy for that amount of time. You know, without knowing exactly what they're asking Darnold to read on this, I would say traditionally, if he's looking to the left, the ball should go to Jefferson on time. You know, again, it works out. It's a really nice job from Darnold extending, staying alive, and Jefferson finding space in the front pylon. But I'll pause this thing right after the motion. And they're essentially bracketing the 2 and the 3. So what that means here for me is we're going to have man coverage out here. and then it's these 3 or these 2. And what we're going to do here is essentially up and to the corner. And to me, the ball probably should go here. I think they end up running essentially like double in here, these little 2 short ends. And again, if you can pre-snap, hey, this is brackets and he's locked down here, man everywhere he goes, well, then this is the premium look. I mean, this is a nice design from Kevin and company to be able to pop Justin Jefferson on a 3rd down, should be a touchdown in phase, right? You see the 2 ends? And we've got the corner right there. You want to throw that thing as soon as you feel like the nickel comes down on the inside guy, you got it. Regardless, watch Jefferson here as he's on the V for the Vikings. Stay in bounds, doesn't get pushed out. Front pylon, way too open. So again, I think Sam could have probably played that in phase to Jefferson. For whatever reason, he doesn't. Maybe he's trying to throw it on the underneath little in. Maybe he doesn't quite see the brackets. Not there. Doesn't force it. Gets out, extends, and now he makes a play front pylon. Beautiful. Next one here. This is a very well-designed play. This is a nice little wrinkle on a traditional, what I'm used to calling a big post up top, little play action with a crosser down here to the bottom. But there's a nice little wrinkle here that I don't know if I've ever seen before, and it kind of pops Justin Jefferson when you turn on the film and you're like, how the hell is this guy getting so wide open? It's little wrinkles like this where you watch the tight end 86. He's running almost like a cross curl. It's pretty rare. And I mean, maybe he just settles down. Maybe he's got it over and just settles in zone, but I don't think so. And so the design here that I'm saying, first of all, is at the snap 2x2. This sure presents itself like quarters to me. So if we're getting quarters here and we've got a big post and we've got play action, I'm thinking I like this. Okay, at the snap, they rotate down. So this guy comes down. So it ends up getting this to now we're middle field closed. Well, now middle field closed, don't love the big post very often. So that part of it is kind of dead. We get the tight end running this, what looks like the traditional crosser, but then he settles up on the far hash. That then allows Justin Jefferson to work the true deep crosser and keep going into this space that's now open by the post and this thing being settled up. In addition, there's someone in the flat that pulls this safety out of there. So you get all these things working together to pop Justin Jefferson. So when you're talking about scheme, working guys open, watch the tight end at the bottom crosser. He's going to run across and then settle up on the far hash. So he kind of eats up the linebacker who's roboting. And then you can see Justin Jefferson work his way across the field into all that space. So again, I've just never seen this combination laid out together. I love it out of a little 2x2. Big shot, great pass protection. Nice job by Sam putting it right on him. But for me, this is as much scheme as anything else. So again, you're protecting the edges, big 7-person protection, play fake, suck up the second level, turn around. Now we've got a unique, again, I've never seen this route from a tight end to the cross hash and then settling up. Like that looks like he's running to the far hash and settling up on a landmark. That eats up the second level player. And now we've got Justin Jefferson wide open down the field for a big chunk. Next one here, 3rd and 2. Awesome offensive architecture game planning right here. Got Justin Jefferson in the backfield. This is just mesh railroad, but it's a pretty unique way that they get there. So they're also going quick with the snap. So watch how quick they get up and snap this thing. We don't even have a lot of film of it. He says no to the rail, yes to 33 coming across on the shallow on the mesh. So I'm going to pause this thing. So watch how quickly they get lined up. We've got Justin Jefferson right here. Okay, that's high alert for the defense. Oh shit, meter. Okay, we're then going to run rail or railroad. So here's the rail. All that is mesh. So we're going to get over the ball. Here comes the meshy. And then we're going to get someone coming across on kind of the number 2 read on this thing. So this thing is historically 1 to 2. Okay, now they also go quick. So they formation middle finger them. Then they go quick with the snap count. The other thing I want you to pay attention to, this is Kraft right here by 86. So as he runs the mesh, his guy is going to be on top of him, running with him. He's trying to set the pick, right, for the other guy coming across, one of these DB types who's following the mesh underneath. He's then going to almost like box out, hip check his guy into their guy, friendly fire. So it's just a beautiful job. So first thing we're going to do here is watch 86. He's the number 2 down here at the bottom. Watch him get meshy. Cross, hip check. Now, defensive guys will get all sensy and be like, it's a pick. Okay, that's just playing football. Boop. Got him. Walk in. So again, how you would play this out from Darnold's perspective. The rail at the backfield to Jefferson? No. Mesh? Yes. Beautiful. 1 to 2. Again, outstanding design. Simple concept. Everybody plays railroad. Just unique way to get there. 1, 2. And again, I absolutely love 86 right here. Hip checking the defender into the defender. So that is a beautiful job. That will never get called. Beautiful. Hell yeah. Next one here, 2nd and 9. This one, again, Darnold, a little fortunate on this one for me. We're going to end up pushing the ball down the field to the number 1 down here to the bottom. Now, 84, he's running like a tight end. I'm assuming he's a tight end. Probably not the same vertical threat to these DBs out there. But this certainly could be an interception, turnover-worthy-ish throw, interceptable. Almost friendly fire on defense there, not picking that thing off. Look at each other. Now, what's happening here is that I think it's a really smart thing that the Minnesota Vikings are doing. And playing quarterback, it can be tough when you've got a true 1 out there. So you've got a true wide receiver 1. And he's going to pull the gravitational force of the defense. So everyone's going to know where he's at. So whether this is quarters or Palmsy, this guy's going to be very aware, hyper aware of where Jefferson is. So when we run what is traditionally probably a clear here, we can have our eyes here as just a bit of an awareness thing. And if he hesitates at all, can we push this thing down the field, up and down? Now, I think, again, it's living on the edge with a tight end type, and the ball's probably slightly underthrown. I understand the intent of it, but it's one of those things, again, you just acknowledge, when things are going right, these balls aren't intercepted. Again, is it there? I see exactly what he sees. The corner at the bottom is cheating this thing. He's hedging that. But as we go to throw it, the ball is slightly underthrown, and the safety and the corner probably could pick this thing off. So it just felt a little forced, and then we come up a little short with the club down the field. So again, all I'm trying to do is provide the video evidence, the context that, hey, when these things start to go a little sideways, maybe in the next few weeks, you won't be like, he never threw interceptions, 4 touchdowns, no picks. We're living on the edge here a little bit. Next one, 3rd and 9. We're going to hit a slant up top to Jefferson. Beautiful slant. Again, if you watch the videos on the channel, you probably hear me talk about stems for wide receivers. This is full throttle, right? Like full stride out. Like it looks like he's going to run a go route. 1, 2, 3, foot in the ground, break to the slant. Now, is it a perfect throw? No. But when you're dealing with a dude who's got this kind of catch radius, this kind of hips on him, again, I personally prefer a 1-step from gun. I know I essentially am the only person on the planet that prefers that, but it feels like this is late to me. Now, again, you catch 1-on-1 with Justin Jefferson on 3rd down, everybody in the stadium should know where the ball's going. Again, 3-step slant, inside foot up. So it's outside foot, inside foot, outside foot, break to the slant. There it is. On him. 1-on-1 outside the numbers. Cannot be stopped. Catch a little open field, whether it's quarter, half, halves, palms, it doesn't matter. That's easy. We got it. On him, and really too easy. I'm also a big fan of throwing slants on 3rd and long. I think they're easier throws than, the down the field chunks. And if you catch him and fall forward, you got a great opportunity to get 10-ish, 10 plus. I will say just a subtle thing drop-wise here. I love Darnold going to his right to throw to his left. See how he moves to his right to kind of stay in the center of the pocket, even though I don't necessarily love the 1-2. I know a lot of teams do it, so it is what it is. Boom, on him. Outstanding. Great catch, too. Ball's a little behind you. 3rd and 8 here. This got the opportunity for a big play. This is going to be the new number 3, kind of working that short post, whether this is a choice or built-in angle. When you watch it from the wide, it looks like, damn, that throw is off. When you watch it from the end zone, you realize he's got someone on his feet. So again, this would be a world-class throw if you're able to make that throw with someone grasping your knees and legs. He almost does. mean, the throw is going to probably be caught. The defender makes a nice play on it. It's slightly behind him. Again, I really like the design here. So a few things. We're going to start in this like 1x3 condensed, right? We're then going to motion to like this medium bunch. Again, Justin Jefferson, I'm just telling you how I would want to play this thing if I was a play caller quarterback. If he's got one-on-one, I'm throwing him the ball. I really don't give a shit what the coverage is. This, even though it's tight coverage, it looks to me like it's open. Okay. If you don't like that, fine. We then come up. We're through here on the post, and then where the ball's designed to go. Again, it's a cool design. It's going to be there. It's going to be a big hit. It is, but I think you just don't know when you've got this guy one-on-one, you know what that is. So again, I got nothing wrong with this idea here. It's going to be a massive hit, and it is almost a very athletic, strong play from Darnold. Again, could you throw that thing, move, hitch, throw it right now to Jefferson outside the numbers down here on the 40? I kind of like it. Now, again, it's tight coverage, but man, good luck covering that guy one-on-one. Regardless, almost a big play to 4 on the little short in angle route. But again, I think from the wide, you're like, hey, that's a big miss. From the end zone, you understand when someone's at your feet like this, you're fortunate to not get sacked. I mean, this shows some great strength. And if he makes this throw, it might be the throw of the weekend because it's probably going to score. And if that thing is right on him, oh my goodness. Next one here. Another big shot to Jefferson. He's got the guy shifting now. He's going to be the number 1 up top. So we're going to shift to 2x2. We're then going to motion to 1x3. And then we're going to run like super dagger up top. I love the top of this route from Justin Jefferson. Again, he's got a big time catch radius, no doubt about it. Quite simply one of, if not the best wide receiver in the league. And you can see how intentionally they are about getting him the ball. And it's not static routes, right? It's shift, motion, play action, chunk. Shift, motion, move, never lines up in the same spot. Move them all over the place. So again, shift, there it is. Start in 1x3, go to 2x2. Motion to 1x3. Now, super dagger to me is just a fancy way of saying dagger, but instead of having one clear, so this would be normal dagger in my opinion, we put 2 clears on it so you get the special out of there. So you really are saying, hey, we're going to do everything we can to clear out this space for this. Then the other thing I want you to watch about this route, now it's going to be off the screen because it's deeper than that, but let's just pretend it's at the purple and white line. So when he gets to the top of this thing, watch how he doesn't drift upfield like this. Okay, what I'm used to calling an anti-interception angle or a carved down angle. He's going to touch the line and then carve this thing back to keep the distance away from anybody who would be on top of him with coverage. So it's subtle art. And so really just appreciate, first off, let's watch the super dagger, 2 clears out of there. Now watch the top of the route for Justin Jefferson at the 30. So see how he touches the 30, but then carves it back down. Now, again, he might have to be carving that thing back down because the ball brings him back down. But I just love how he's able to get in and out of that thing quickly. No fear over the middle of the field. Again, play action, chunk, creative formation, using shifts and motions to create chunk opportunities down the field and distort the underneath coverage with the play action. Play fake, multiple clears. You can see if it's not there, you've got the underneath shallow sitting down right there. Sam rips it into window number 2, and that's a nice big chunk. Next one here, 2nd and 2. Again, I'm throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. One-on-one, they bring him across the formation. He's running a deep in. To me, it's there. I'm not sure why Sam doesn't throw it. Maybe he doesn't see it quite as well. It's not quite as clean as maybe the other looks. This is a unique way to get to a deep end, to have somebody motion like that. The only dude I'm used to doing that consistently is Tyreek Hill. But Justin Jefferson certainly has the hips and the acceleration to do it. So watch him go in motion here and then deep into the deep end. So again, just watch where he starts as find out how this whole play works out. He's going to start up here, go in motion, not stop, come down, and then run a deep end. I mean, I'm getting tired just looking at it. Right now, this thing is essentially dagger. There's the clear of the post. We've got a shallow coming across. That to me is dagger. Again, I think it's open right on time. For whatever reason, maybe he's looking somewhere else. Maybe there's a different progression. Maybe there's someone in his lap. There can be 8 billion different excuses why you don't throw it. But he's down there somewhere, letting him eat. Again, that to me is the ball's got to go to Jefferson. No, sack. So again, it's one of those things where you can turn on the film, and I think you can rightfully so feel pretty good about how Sam Darnold's playing. And then I think you can peel it back and go, man, is there a chance that we're going to get better? Because there are opportunities here. There are throws where we probably shouldn't throw or plays we shouldn't make. And then there are plays like this where like, oh, there's another chunk out there. I like this. Next one here, end of the second quarter, 3rd and 11, Justin Jefferson, bottom of the screen, speed out. Again, world-class anticipation. If the dude is one-on-one, he's getting the ball. Perfect strike of a throw. Again, you can see the arm talent. All right, he's driving the ball across the field, wide side of the field, outside the numbers, strike. On time, in rhythm, trusting the pass pro. That's a beautiful throw. Now, again, the route is outstanding. There simply is not anybody better at getting in and out of breaks. Watch this thing at the bottom. Speed out. Looks like he gets into the play that he wants. Trust the back to pick up the pass pro. Watch when we let this thing go. His hands separate right there. Justin Jefferson, bottom of the screen. Who knows where he's breaking if you're the DB. The ball's coming out. It's perfectly thrown. It's a decent break. It's really the only place that the ball could be thrown and not defended. Outstanding job, first down. Again, just a dynamic, elite, world-class weapon on the perimeter. And again, I really like Darnold's command at the line of scrimmage, getting into what he wants to get into. Watch the back come across, take the hit off. That's big-time pass protection. That's a lot of trust. 1, 2, 3, no hitch, ball out, fastball, strike, first down. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It does mean a lot to me, so thank you for doing it. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, these courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep dives on my favorite football topics. We have a course on RPOs, tempos, pass protection. The best-selling course is how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offense available for you. So hop over there and enroll. You can check out all the courses at the new Quarterback School website, theqbschool.com. Hop over there. There's a fun interactive feature where you can ask me anything to dive into the library of content available through the channel. And then finally, make sure to follow me across all social media platforms. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get back to it. All right, now we're into the third quarter. We've run all those daggers off play action. Now 83 going across in motion. You're going to run the out. Whoop. Got him. All sorts of space. No one around him. Again, maybe a better ball, quicker ball allows you to get that ball and have some yak afterwards. But I just, again, love how the layering of the game plan. Sam's got to move in the pocket, drive the ball, again, driving the ball deep down the field, outside the numbers. So again, you know, we see all these in breakers in the first half, right? We see different versions of dagger. We're attacking the middle of the field. Now we come out this time, 83 in motion. He's going to come out deep down the field. Boop. Got him. Again, those aren't like gimme throws, right? There's nothing hitch about that. Big play action, chunk. You got Jefferson going to the deep flag or the pylon. Over the flat defender. Beautiful. Just outstanding job, man. Really enjoyed the play action, the play pass, all the chunk opportunities for this offense. Looks like Darnold super comfortable driving the ball down the field, moving in the pocket, ripping that thing. Next one here, another touchdown pass. This time we're going to hit the number 2 up top, 83 on the little like crosser back line. Work down here to the bottom, no to the flat, no to the stick or arrow, yes to the crosser, right on him. Again, you hear me say all the time, 1, 2, 3. If you can count to 3, you can play for me. This idea being that get through the read, right to left. 1, no. 2, no. 3, yes. Again, look at the throw. He's able to kick back a little bit too. So no, kick back, buy some time, all his cleats in the ground, strike. That's right up on the face. That is outstanding job. Again, design-wise here, we're going to start in wide bunch, get to 2x2. You know, whatever route you want to call this at the bottom of the screen, I'll call it a little stick. You might call it a little arrow, whip, whatever. Here. So it's almost guaranteed 1 to 2. And then I love this idea. You see this a lot across the league nowadays where you're just going to run this back line as kind of 3 to get into this vision. You get all this space with these underneath guys. And then if that's not there, You probably got Jefferson working the true back line. More on an in-breaker versus more of a crosser. So just a really nice across the field design. No, no, yes. And again, watch the subtle kickback from Darnold while he keeps his base. No, no, yes. That is unbelievable, really impressive torque and force from Darnold. This is the stuff that you know people love about the quarterback position that Darnold certainly has the athleticism and strength to do. So no, no, boom. Again, someone on his foot. Boom. Strike. Hell yeah. Next one here, another big play action shot down the field. Whatever these routes are supposed to be. It looks like a deep curl up top, a little like, call it corner post from Justin Jefferson. It's not there. Darnold's able to climb the pocket. Now, this is the athleticism, the creativity that you'll love to see. This to me is safer than the earlier play in this game video, where he was kind of like a flip while he's contested, nasty, could go sideways. This to me is safer, and it shows the creativity. So I think there's a sweet spot. There's a harmony where you can allow Darnold to flourish and be that creative guy that I think he can be, like this, with just being able to say, hey, buffer us with taking any crazy risks, especially early in a game, doing something out of character, to just be slightly more mature with it. This looks like a mature, creative play where it's free. You can get the check down, great. Little side shuffle. I love these kind of different arm angles. Get a completion, get the ball out of your hand. Outstanding. It's just about being smart with these plays. Next one here. This is a bummer. 3rd and 14. The number 2 down here, pre-motion, technically number 4. Over the ball here, man's coverage, nice sudden break. You know, this throw is a bit of a sinker. I know he's got to move in the pocket here. Not the easiest throw in the world. I think it doesn't help that Justin Jefferson kind of gets knocked off his route. So who knows what this is supposed to be up the field. But this is really close to being a spectacular play. And again, it's a good play. We get a completion on 3rd and forever. Not sure it's enough for a first down. But watch Jefferson at the bottom. He's the number 1. Right? That's never going to get called. Like incidental contact. Then number 4 running across here, puts the brakes on right there. Great. That's pretty awesome. Darnold again. Nice pocket movement up. Quickly reset his feet, buy some time, and just not quite strong enough to throw this thing as accurately as you would love. So there's a lot of moving parts here, no doubt. I love the pocket movement. Up, whoop, reset your feet. Again, as he resets his feet, you know, it's almost turns into like a chuck and duck as opposed to sit there and then you got to throw and just eat that thing. So you don't throw that sinker on your guy, because that is a great route by 4. Watch him put the brakes on up top, whoop, fly right by you. Look at the separation. Outstanding. Really, the route is worthy of a first down. 4th and 1, though, the very next play. I put this on here just because I love the design of it. Quick hitter. You see so many teams kind of do the like fake tush push. And the reason I like this one is because the motion happens so quickly. It's not like outside in, so you don't have a whole lot of time. It's very like high school wing tee-ish. Catch, hand it to him. But it's not just catch, hand it to him. It's also that they then fake it to the back. So it's like a handoff on the way to faking it to the back. So see how that keeps the play side linebackers to the bottom of the screen. So fake. So you're handing it to the fly sweep to 83, and then you're continuing to carry out the fake to the tailback. So that basically cuts the defense in half. There's no second level of the defense. So we put our foot in our ground and get an easy first down. So again, creative wrinkles. You see lots of teams do versions of this. You don't see it work that easily very often. Next one here, started the 4th, 3rd and 3. Justin Jefferson, the number 2 up top. I'm going to call this a flat route by Jefferson. You know, it's there. The ball's certainly not perfectly thrown, but that's a ball he's got to catch as well. So we could throw a better ball, and we could easily catch that as well. For a guy of Justin Jefferson's quality, you know, there are a few drops here in the 4th quarter where you're just kind of like, wow. You know, you look at the stat sheet, you go, hey, no catches the second half. What the hell happened? Well, we put a few on the ground. 3rd and 3. So get us a first down, get us right at around the 10-yard line, and we just can't hook it up. So again, could he throw a better ball out in front? Absolutely. No doubt about it. Did we see him make a catch similar to that, like on the slant behind him on the back hip? Yeah. He can catch that ball for sure. All right, next one here, touchdown pass, beautiful touchdown pass. We're going to start an empty 3x2 with a bunch, get to 3x1, go fast forward with the motion, hit the tight end over the ball for a touchdown. Just a really nice job from Darnold. Again, you can see the quick release, the suddenness, the twitch that Darnold can play with where he puts this ball on him. The motion here brings this linebacker a little closer, but that is a beautiful hookup. And it's a nice play. You see this type of red zone play run across the league quite a bit. So for me here, the fast form motion. So we're going to go right here. This is the fast form motion where the touchdown is thrown right over the ball, sit. Okay. There's another sit by the number 3 out here. Then we're going to run this like back line by the number 1. And so you're really just high-low in these defenders underneath. Then up top, Jefferson to the corner. So when we go in motion right here, really pay attention to this linebacker. What is he doing? How do they handle the fast motion? Does someone run with them? Is it man? Do they all bump? He bumps, but not enough. That window is still there. That tight end is probably the number 1. Happens first. Put it right on him. Again, great design, great formation, shift, motion. Boom. Look how sudden it is. When he makes the decision to throw it, back foot hits the ground, ball out. Look at that window. Tight. Boom. I mean, the tight end's clapping for it. I don't know if he's clapping or he hits his hands together. Boop. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I love it from behind as well, where you can kind of see 39 adjust to the fast form motion to the left. So bring him in, motion him out, watch 39 bump over, not far enough. Boom. Look at that throw, man. Awesome. Last one here, 3rd and 4. Bit of a bummer. Watch Justin Jefferson. He's in motion down here to the bottom. Becomes the new number 1. He's going to run the slant and then back out. Oh my God. It's so open. Look at Kevin. He can't believe it. Bottom left or top left of our screen now. Right there. Oh my God. Not our best throw of the day from Darnold, but a beautiful route from Justin Jefferson. He's going to run that slant. And then I would say most people would turn in here. He turns out. And the ball's just a little bit out in front of him. But I mean, that is a world class. So again, the part that I want you to pay attention to when we think about offensive architecture, 3rd down, okay, he's off the ball. We're not going to let him get jammed. We're going to move him a little bit. We're then essentially going to run multiple clears for him to operate. So it doesn't matter what those guys are doing. Get out of there. We're then going to come up, bake that slant, and then come out of this thing all by yourself. And I mean, you are all by yourself. We just can't hook it up. It's a beautiful design, excellent route, everything except the completion, the final throw. 3rd and 4, that wide open. Oh my God. Oh, Kevin, I love it. Beautiful offensive design. Just need to hook it up. Wow, what a day. So that is a wrap. Sam Darnold, the Vikings rolling. Love to see what Kevin and company are doing schematically. Justin Jefferson is an absolute terror on the perimeter. All sorts of unique ways to get him the ball. I love what they're doing play action wise. I love what they're doing formation, motion, shift, creative ways to create chunks down the field, how they move Justin Jefferson around. And then Sam Darnold is spinning it. Now, does he still have a few of those one-off plays where it feels like he makes some unnecessarily risky decisions, throws? Yes. Will that eventually catch up to you at some point? Yes. You know, hopefully he continues to play within those guardrails that I think Kevin's doing a really nice job of allowing him to get big chunk opportunities, being aggressive. You can see him kind of sprinkle in the creativity that I think Sam Darnold wants to play with, but it's all about being really smart with those plays. Regardless, they're off to a hot start, fun to watch. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.